Hey, what's up, guys? Today, Wave 1 of the New York Comic Con exclusives was announced, and I wanted to not only show you the pictures of them, but give you my general thoughts on what I think about the designs, the choices, and whether I'm going to try to get them or not. They are finally going to make Shane from The Walking Dead. I think it was long overdue. Shane is one of the most popular characters of the show. The only thing, though, is that I think this is a pretty weak design. I guess there's not much they can do to the head. I think it would have been a better choice to make like a dirtier Shane, more like some of the customs you've seen. Like I think there's nothing about this Shane that makes it look like Shane if he's outside of the box. I mean, you know it's Shane because he's inside the box and it says Shane Walsh on it, but he's super plain and just looks like, you know, a pop holding a gun. But if they would have made it like, you know, with his shirt open, dirtier, maybe bloodied up, with the shotgun, I think it would have looked more like him, kind of like some of the customs that people have made of him. Yeah, it's cool that they have a Shane, but he looks a little plain to me. I've never actually seen Twilight, but I know what it is. Just through cultural osmosis, I know that the main characters are Bella and Edward. This pop looks pretty detailed. I have no idea who that character is, but I'm sure that fans of the books and the movies will appreciate this. It's just something that's not for me. The Golden Girls pops that came out seem to be pretty popular. Like, I see a lot of channels excited about the Golden Girls pops. I'm not. I guess I watched the show a couple times when I was younger, but it's not something that I would want in my collection, and especially not as reaction figures. I can see this being like a joke present you give someone, but other than that, I just don't see the appeal of this at all. This next one is pretty cool. It's a Freddy Funko in Dorbs form, wearing an I Love NYCC shirt and holding a Freddy Funko Pop that looks to be about the same green that the Statue of Liberty is in. Not sure if that's what the green is supposed to be, but to me, that's what it seems like, unless I'm wrong. But I think that's a cool idea. The only thing I find kind of weird about this one is that it's limited to 2,000 pieces, so I believe it's going to be one of those ones you can only get at the con. But I think this one should have been maybe more mass produced, because if I went to NYCC and I knew nothing about Funko, this would still be something that I would want to get as like a souvenir of the show itself, because, you know, it says, I love NYCC. I think a lot of people are probably going to travel to New York, maybe not from a far distance. You know, it's not like the San Diego Comic Con, but it's still a pretty big con. And I think this would have been a great souvenir for anyone to have. Maybe sell it in other places that aren't just the Funko booth. Who knows? I don't know what the whole logistics of that is, but limiting it to 2,000 pieces kind of sucks, because I think this would be a great souvenir for people to have, and maybe like a gateway drug into Funko and Funko Pops and Dorbs. Now this one I think is really cool. I really want it. I was excited when I saw the glam shots of this morning. I think everything about him is cool. I think the Astro Boy shirt is cool. I like that it's a Scott Pilgrim pop by itself with his base. Really cool. The only thing that totally sucks is that he's limited to 1,000 pieces. So that pretty much means I won't be able to get this one, because I'm not going to NYCC. And even if I was, I probably wouldn't stand in line the time it takes to get one of these. So that's unfortunate. This is a really cool one. Yeah. Won't be able to get him though, but I really do like this one. It's the same thing with this Knives Chau. She's limited to 1,000 pieces, unfortunately, because I think this is a really cool idea for a variant too. I believe this is when Ramona reveals that one of her exes is a girl. So you kind of find out that Ramona is bisexual, and Knives makes this face, you know, like they digitize like a cartoony kind of anime emoji kind of face that she makes. So great idea for a pop. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get it. It's pretty cool they're making more of these reaction playsets for the fans of reaction figures. I am not one myself, and I've never seen these in person. These look really detailed and really nice in the pictures, but I have a feeling that in person they're not as nice looking as these glams make them out to be. But it's still pretty cool for people that like this movie and like this series of figures. Just something that's not for me. And out of everything announced today, I have a feeling that the Super Saiyan Trunks is going to be the most popular thing. I know there's a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans out there. It's a big line. They're pretty colorful. They're cool. I'm not a Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't collect these pops. I actually think they look silly as hell. Like, the way this guy's hair looks, it looks like he got into a fight with like a bottle of gel. Or he kind of reminds me too of Pauly D from Jersey Shore. It looks funny to me. But yeah, I know that the Dragon Ball Z fans are really going to like this one. Alright guys, so that's wave 1 of the NYCC exclusives. Some pretty cool stuff, but I think for this wave 1, my wallet is safe because I don't think I'm going to get any of it. I would get the Knives Chau and Scott Pilgrim if they would be shared exclusives, but since they're numbered and limited to 1,000 pieces, that's something I'm not going to be able to get unless it pops up in the Funko store or the Funko shop online or something like that. But yeah, 1,000 pieces, that's super limited. Probably not going to be able to get them. I would though if they were shared exclusives. Everything else I'm not going to get because it's just stuff I don't collect. But I do think that Dragon Ball Z figure and the Walking Dead figure are going to be quite popular with fans of those shows. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and you guys take it easy.